Malik, come on up.
Woo!
Make some noise, please. Amazing. Here we go.
Boss. Enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for hosting, by the way. This is an awesome event. I was at the first one, and this one is even better. I'm so excited by this turnout, by the way. What I want to talk to you guys about is, I know we're in a municipal election. It's happening really fast. But out of 4 years, that's one day, right? And in 4 years, there's 1,461 days. And I know we all get engaged, we all get involved in that one day. But for me, what I'm focused on is the other 1,460 days. And so what I want to talk to you guys about today is about building influence and community with our elected officials. So I'm 20 years old. The first time I ever spoke at City Hall, I was 16. I hopped on my bike, I skipped my last class because City Hall meetings are notoriously unavailable for working people. It was at 2 p.m., so I had to skip school to go there. I spoke, I think I was probably the only person under 60 there. They laughed me out of the room. Per usual, why would you listen to a 16-year-old, right? Then I kept coming back. By around the 5th or the 6th time, the mayor learned how to correctly pronounce my name. And I was like, okay, this is a great start. By around the 10th time, she was like, who are you and why do you keep bothering me? Right? I am now the youngest person ever appointed to the city's Livability and Public Safety Committee, where I get to go and bother the police chief and all of our public safety officials on a monthly basis. I'm the youngest person to ever be appointed to that because they were like, Mogam, if you stop showing up to city council meetings, you can bother us here. I did not listen. I still bother them everywhere. But what I realized throughout that process is I've known the mayor now for 4 years. I know all the councilors were on a first name basis. Even though I vehemently disagree with a lot of them, they're willing to hear me out. They're willing to listen to me. But for every one of me there's about 1,000 people that the mayor went to school with, that the mayor's neighbors with, who are vehemently against working class ideals. Because if you are the mayor of a big city, especially where I am in Surrey, who's 71 years old, who is a millionaire, you live in the richest neighborhood of the city. So your neighbors, the people who text you every time we want to put a bike lane in and tell you no, are your neighbors who you've known for 30 years, for 40 years, whose opinion you take into consideration, who you have book club with. And so it's great that we organize. It's great that we protest. But what I'm here to tell you is that that's not enough. That we have to build community and we have to build influence. That we have to show up to events where they're at. We have to force them to learn our names. Because how many young, working class people do you think your elected officials know or respect that they are not related to? I would say that number is probably 0. In Surrey, it's 1, it's me. And so it's like, if we continue to do that, that means that when there is a debate at City Hall, there was a debate, we had a big biking plan. They wanted to rip out a bunch of bike lanes. I know the mayor would have gotten hundreds of texts from her friends, family members, and neighbors saying, this is great, we need more parking spaces, I'm 70 years old and I don't care about young people. But I know that she got one text from me saying, hey, this is really important, I bike every day, I use this bike lane. But I don't want it to be 1, I want it to be 10, I want it to be 20, I want it to be 30. And if we continue to build community with them, to say, hey, come to our spaces, hey, learn our names, then I think we can accomplish that. Because a lot of these elected officials, for as narcissistic as they are, they all think they're the heroes in their own stories, right? They all think that they're fighting for the people. It's just those people happen not to be us, right? Those people happen to often be rich, old, and white, right? And so it's like, how can we change that to build our city on our terms? It's about meeting with them, creating community with them, and building spaces for them to come and join us. Sometimes that's difficult, but I think that it's possible. And I think that through that, we might not achieve everything, but we can take a 10 out of 10 bad and knock it down to an 8. Then we can knock it down to a 6. Then maybe we can knock it to a 2 out of 10 good. And we can keep going from there to build our city on our terms, for the people who actually live in the city, for the people who actually work in the city, for the people who actually create the soul and the community. Thank you.